Good evening. This is Princess Suru Vidana coming to you to talk to my brothers and sisters. We need love. We need to love each other. No matter what we are going through in this world, love is the key. By the grace of God, inshallah, God is always going to be there for us. No matter how we've been denying everything that ever makes us who we are, by the grace of Him, we will survive all. And one day we're going to get our rightful place in this world. It's not bad. It's going to happen, no matter what we think. So I come today to talk to people, to everybody. Thank you so much for joining my page. And at the same time, please follow the page and like the page. The Northern Unity page is for all of us. Our creator ed for us to have a platform to be able to post things. So please, anyone that like what I'm doing, help me by liking the page and follow the page. And at the same time, when I make videos, I want you guys to help to share the videos to your friends. That will make us to get a bigger platform. So one day we can do miracles. You know, the sky will be the limit. My dream is, if I can make it, I want to be able for us to have a foundation that we can use to sponsor children that will do well on their GPA, their final exam, and don't have anyone to sponsor them. I want us to be able to make it possible one day, if I ever make it, to get the kind of money that I can get to sponsor one child at a time with people donation. Thank you so much for your support and everything. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me. At the same time, I come today with much love. We need love. We need to love each other. Brothers and sisters, let's put politics aside and stand together as one. The whole country, there is not a time that we need more love in Ghana than now. Politics is not our identity. Politics is not our tribes. Without politics, we were once Ghanaians. Without all this chaos in the world, we were one people that are northerners, love one another, cannot do things without each other. So I come today to ask everybody, see what's going on in Ghana. The killings, you know, parliamentarians dying, ministers dying, people killing each other. All this because of money. All this because of party differences. Let's think, what would our Creator want us to do in this world? This 2020 election is one of the most important elections that every human being in Ghana need to think twice. Use your heart and your conscience to vote for what will save Ghana, what will put Ghana in the right track. It has nothing to do about your political affiliation. Anything that you do to benefit the country in the right way is what we ask for. Today, as we sit here, so many things are going on in Ghana that is bad. For us to be able to save Mother Ghana, we all need to come together and stand as one and vote, defeat evil. Defeat evil. The ugliness in party politics in Ghana is overwhelming. You guys are seeing the ugliness. If it is the good, the bad, it's all happening over there. So please, brothers and sisters, this is the most important year. 2020 election in Ghana is so important. Even if you guys have to sleep in the polling station, you have to do so for the sake of Mother Ghana. Because what is happening is not something that we want to see. You see, it was in Kumasi, they find like ballot papers. So many of them in a hotel, according to Amcoin. There's whatever TUC or whatever it was. So many of them. And the thing is like, what you don't understand is that some people are willing to plunge the country Ghana into civil war just because of their gain. And that's the reason why we as Ghanaians are the people, by the people, and for the people. The government is for the people and by the people. The people have the right and a duty and obligation for Mother Ghana's sake to go to polling station and vote overwhelming to defeat evil. You guys need to see what's going on in Ghana. You know, you have to open your eyes and heart. Put party aside and think. Do we really want Ghana to go into civil war? The answer is no. Do we really want the ugliness in Ghana when today the ministers and MPs and the big people in Ghana today cannot even sleep in their own house due to the greediness in politics? They are turning on each other. And when they don't have any more people to turn on, who would they be turning on? Ourselves. Today, our brothers and sisters have been taken to be used to intimidate their own people. And we are not seeing it. So I come today to tell every Ghanaian, if you believe in Mother Ghana, if you believe in peace in Ghana, if you denounce evil, go out there and vote with your heart. Who is taking this country into the future? Who is going to take this country into the right path that every Ghanaian is going to vote and is going to benefit from? Today, you come to talk, people are jumping out, say all kinds of things. How you are against this party, how you are against this party. But the bottom line of all this, my brothers and sisters, we may be in denial. But at the end of the day, if any civil unrest was to come into Ghana, I'm not there. Even though I may have some family members over there. But at the same time, the suffering is Ghanaians that are going to suffer. And if Ghanaians are suffering, who is not suffering? We all suffer. It's my birth country. And I still have family members that live over there. That's why I come to talk at times. No matter what we believe in, no matter our differences, we were once Ghanaians. Let's put these differences aside. The young one, the youth, the country belongs to you guys. Think about what Ghana is going through at this point. Is it benefiting you guys? Think about all that. We need politicians that will come into place and try to do things that the youth can get involved to see what they can do to create jobs. To make sure today, if the well is shrinking, but we're also coming out with new ideas to encourage our youth to learn something, to invent things, you know, to become their own business people, to become business owners. You know, this is the things that we should be thinking throughout Ghana. The youth, you are the future of Ghana. And if you think you sit and let all people to destroy your country, it's you guys that are going to be failed the next century to come. Today, all these loans that the governments are taking with higher interest rate, do you think who is going to pay for it? If your president is about 80 years old and taking big loans with big interest rate, it's you, the youth, who is going to pay for it and your children. So I come today to say the ugliness in Ghana and Ghanaian politics need to stop. We need to start to think about how we can build this country. We have so many things that are at stake. I always said, and I will say it again today, if one day, if the youth cannot stand up to save this country, one day your brothers and sisters, whose families were sold into captivity, descendants will come and help you guys to save Africa. I see this vision that the only way Africa can be where Africa used to be is the descendants of all the captured slaves that will come back to Africa. Because there is if they say believe in biblical and prophecy, the prophecy claimed that for Africa to go back to what Africa was, all the stolen children from Africa have to return home for Africa to be there, back to what Africa was. And today, if you guys are not standing up, some are coming slowly. But if the youth in Africa and especially in Ghana are not standing up to hold your place in line and wait for people that are going to be departing soon to be messing up your livelihood for another century, your unborn children's future, are screwing up. What we don't understand is like every loan government are taking today and cannot count for whatever this loan goes for. We should not forget. They are using your natural resources as collateral to get some of this loan. Let me explain this clear. When you live in Ghana, those that borrow money, you understand what, some people may not know what collateral is. What it is that when you go to bank to borrow loan, they will tell you if you have a house, bring your house papers and they will give you the loan. It's the same thing your leaders in Ghana are doing. When the government go to borrow loans, they say, you guys have too much debt. We cannot give you this loan unless if you have a house or whatever valuable thing you have in your country, we need that paperwork before to give you the loan. Your leaders are giving them your diamond mines, your gold mines, the bauxite, whatever we have in Ghana. Every resources, the oil, they take some of it. And even some that are not dig yet are being used for collateral. To the point that when a new government come into place, the person may not be able to do much. And you'll be wondering, why are they not doing much? It's just that their way of borrowing money to help the country is being reduced because of the debt piling. And to me, I believe Ghanaian government need to open their debt books for the average Ghanaian, for the future children of Ghana, to see, for the youth, the new generation, to see what is at stake in Ghana. How much debt is Ghana in? What are the interest rate? How long would they take to pay this loan? How many loans were default? When they say what loan default, default means like what loans did the government take and wasn't able to pay and they are on back arrears. What they do is like, if you have a loan and you are not paying them on time, anytime you take a loan and you are not paying them on time, they have interest rate, have late fee, they have, and then if the loan is maxed out, they have another one that they will over the limit fee. So by the time you realize, if this loan was gonna be 200 million, within 10 years, my brothers and sisters, the loan would jump to at least 250 million. And each year, if you don't pay anything, it keep on adding. By the time you know, the country is in debt to their neck. And they don't know. So to me, what's important than to let the child of Africa to know, this is what my country is in debt. And then the money you borrow, then we start holding people accountable, the governments, the leaders accountable. If you borrow money and cannot show what the money goes, it's about time for them to start prosecuting some of these leaders for corruption, for stealing money, disappearing money. See, I'm going to go there. Some people may not be happy. Akufo-Addo government was banned from Belgium, the embassy. You know what happened? When Akufo-Addo came into power, it's friends and family government. And at the same time, the ambassadors all were nominated. At the same time, they are friends and families. So what they started doing is that they started taking money out of Ghana, sending it to some of these embassies for them to have money for them. And then the European Union realized what these people are doing is the money they are borrowing for the country people is what they are using to come and hide in some of this bank. So one of the bank call them and tell them, we don't want you guys account anymore. Come and close this account, and they blacklist them. You ask, what's blacklist? They put an alert. Blacklist is like you go to other banks to deposit money, and they will put they will write things in that particular names and that particular country and the government. This is what they are doing, so everybody be aware what they are doing. They are money laundering. They are hiding money. Money that was supposed to go for the average Ghanaian is being stolen and taken to Europe to hide. There is not one thing that you don't understand. When I talk, people come to say attacking Akufo-Addo government. No, I'm not. It's the truth that I'm saying. When Kufuor government was there, every Ghanaian benefited from Kufuor government. Nobody would deny that. No president ever go to their area, their village, to build a library level 3 buildings when you're still sitting as a current president. It's unheard of. This is even alone. It's treason that they need to try this guy for what he did. Because it's like you using the country money to go build a library. Nobody know what kind of library. When children are in every corner of Ghana looking for a library to study, he chose to go to Kibi or Chebi and build a huge building, 3, with a big yard. When that craft built so many libraries, neighborhood libraries throughout Ghana, but he chose to go to Chebi or whatever the name is. I forgot. I cannot, if I don't mention it right, I'm sorry, forgive me. Some of these things are the reason why everybody has to talk. Because if you look at what is going on, they seems to be using this status to take Ghanaians for granted. From some time ago, they came out with another idea about how they use Ajapa royalties. They wanted to get authorization, and Parliament is the worst because they have the majority over there. And they are saying that now Ghanaians, pay attention to what is going on in your country. Akufo-Addo government is not in it for the average Ghanaian. Now their deal is to go out there and buy people. I'm telling you, every part of Ghana need to be careful what is going on in this 2020 elections. Every Ghanaian need to stand up and open your eyes and use your heart. Pray before you vote, and God will choose the right person for you to vote for. They're trying to make sure Parliament, they have majority of the seat, so they can change your constitution to whatever they want. And the question is to Ghanaians, aren't we all Ghanaians? And one thing that you don't know, if you don't want a president to do bad things in your country, you never gave a president a presidential ticket to vote him in place and let the Parliament to be reflecting the president party. That means whatever they want to steal is fair game to them. They will approve everything for them to steal. So the thing that it doesn't matter whether it's NDC or MPP, any party that come into power, if you want the country to be straight, you make sure the party don't reflect Parliament. Maybe if it's 50-50, it's okay. If it's like 60-40, it's okay. But it should always be even, or the party that is not in power should have some levy on the Parliament. Because when the president comes with any bogus things for them to approve, then they deny it. That's what Ghanaians need to be thinking. See, elect politics is something that we need to learn the dynamics of politics. The politicians don't come into politics to better the average Ghanaian. It's one politicians that come and put the country people first. Majority of them are in it for their pocket. So do we, the people. The politicians are for the people and by the voting place by the people. So do the president. We need to hold them accountable. When they're trying to reflect Parliament into their whatever they want so they can change your constitution, do you know what they're going to change the constitution to say? They're going to start saying that some Ghanaians are not Ghanaians and they can cut them off. It's just like what they did to Voltarians. It's just like what they've been doing to Northerners. Before they know, they will say that the Muslims cannot even wear hijabs. Ghana is a Christian country. We are not allowed to wear hijab in Ghana. So I come today to tell everybody, if you love Ghana and you believe in your heart, that's all that you have as African. You have no way to go. This 2020 election is something that everybody needs to pray to God and talk. It doesn't matter. It's about Mother Ghana sick. It's about the children of Ghana. It's about our peace in Ghana. Anyone that wants the truth, go out there, vote with your heart. Who will take this country to the future? Who will not plunge this country into civil war? The things that are happening in Ghana today, nobody have to come out to tell you. God don't have to come down and tell us. We ourselves are seeing what's going on in Ghana. If a parliamentarian cannot sleep in their own house, how much more average Ghanaian? And we have a government and security forces. Today, if a security forces are using government vehicles to help a certain president to do politics. What is it telling you? It's telling you that the security forces are aligned with the government. They are his people. I remember when I first created my Northern Unity page and then Women of the North. Every military leader who were from the South, as well as the president area, were intimidating me by coming into my page every day. To the point I saved everybody's name that came into my page for intimidation. It's on my computer system, it's on Facebook, everybody has it. And I came out to say, if I ever come to Ghana and anything happened to me, my family from America will hold Ghana government responsible. What we don't know is that intimidation is not the way to go. They are doing all this because they know majority of us don't understand politics. They know majority of us are poor. They know majority of us have the poverty tree in our doorsteps. No matter what they do and come to your neighborhood and throw 1,000 Ghana cedis at you, you turn to your dog and pick it up. When should we start thinking about tomorrow, my fellow Africans, fellow Ghanaians, my brothers and sisters in the North? Let's start thinking about tomorrow. As we sit today, if the government is able to get good schools in Ghana, good hospitals, and your children and your future children are able to get a decent education, what else will you want in this world? If your children are able to go to a good hospital when they are sick, to get a good drinking water to drink, what else do you ask for your government? In the North, as well where I come from, we don't have any government buildings. We build our houses over there. And what people don't understand is that majority of Ghanaians build their own houses. Nobody is living on government property or anything. So what we need to be demanding at this point are the basic necessity things that the government is supposed to put in place. If it's lacking, it's the people's duty to hold the government accountable. You cannot sit for a president that was taken into court by his own siblings for wasting all their money. Today, they are the richest. All houses from London, you name it, to everywhere. In Ghana, they are taken everywhere. Ghanaians are sitting down looking for basic school books for their children, while the Akufo-Addo children are using private jet to travel for shopping throughout the world and posting the pictures wherever they are in the world. When their father wasn't a president, were they able to travel the world and post all the pictures for you to see? The answer is no. Today, Esla also is going to Tamale and taking private jet when they have commercial jets that he can take. She can take a commercial jet to go to Tamale. She chose to use a private jet. The failure that they did to the North, to the villages throughout Ghana, their number one failure was one district, one dump. And they didn't have common sense that you need engineers to go survey this area. In case this dump was to breach or collapse, where would the dump head to? It washed all the villages. All these poor people with their small livelihood that they've been doing, the government didn't take care of anybody in Ghana. Their livelihood, livestock, everything was washed away. Their farms, their buildings. Then when you talk, people say you shouldn't talk. When you take in the private jet, the fuel and everything on that private jet to Tamale alone, could have rebuilt some of these villages, people, the village people livelihood could have been rebuilt for them with that money. Fellow countrymen, men and women, let's not be naive. Let's not be naive. Even though you support parties, but you're supposed to hold the party accountable. You make sure what they say they're going to do if they come. It's not the president alone. It's from your MP to the assemblyman, anyone that come to promise what they're going to do in the neighborhood. If they don't do it, you vote them out. It's simple as that. If the president said, give me a chance, and his predecessor were able to use 4 years to do miracles in Ghana, and they used 4 years with twice of the money they borrowed and couldn't do anything for the average Ghanaian. And then Ghanaians, you sit and say, oh, people shouldn't talk. The double standard in Ghana need to stop. The hypocrisy in Ghana need to stop. When President John Mahama was in power, you guys were going off the chart, cursing every day how they are stealing all Ghanaian money, doing whatever it is. I don't say Nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. But if someone do something good, give them the credit. Today, during this pandemic, coronavirus, if it's not because of what John Dramani Mahama, the former president, put into place in Ghana, when it comes to infrastructure on hospitals, the leaders of Ghana will not have a hospital to sleep. Today, what Ghanaians don't know, when you borrow loans, no matter high interest rate, even when the future people are going to pay for these loans, but when you can account for some of these things, loans, where the money goes to, it's not painful. Then when you take loans, if someone takes 50 plus billion to build something and you take 100 plus billion and have nothing to show, why can't we ask questions? That's what everybody need to be asking. And what they started doing, do you know why people come talk in Ghana? Because all the people that used to talk in Ghana took bribes. By the time they realize it was bribes, it's too late. They can't even open their mouth, because if they open their mouth, they will come and sit over there to disgrace them. That, this and that. And what people don't know, all the radio stations and TV stations in Ghana are owned by MPP people. They come and sit, whether it's Good Evening Ghana or whatever it is, with their propaganda turns lies upon lies. You see this guy interviewing people. When he get an MPP person to interview, he never questioned them. Even the certain is like, he let them to sit on, use his platform to be cursing Northerners, and he will not say anything. One also say, and they went to talk. He said, oh, they don't speak English. They don't speak Twi well. That's what they say that. If English that is not your language, you learn it. How much more Twi? We all live in Africa. And then they use all these propaganda tools to sit there, curse people, say all kinds of things. And people will come out and say, oh, and then what and what, the Kennedy Japan will come out, oh, the Northerners are this, we are hypocrites, we are this, they don't help one another. Curse finish. And then when he says something, oh, this and that. Now, curse is a curse. You need to get it in your head that we are half of the country. If someone can see half of the country and be cursing you,